Now it begins. I come with big news. Ladies and gentlegrots, the 64-bit servers are releasing on the 5th of March. That gives you just over a week to prepare. Here's what you need to know for a safe trip across to the brand new servers. Welcome to SSG Airlines. I hope you enjoy the flight. First, right off the bat, the current 32-bit servers are going to remain for the foreseeable future. However, don't get too comfortable, because judging from the community's reaction and general sentiment, it seems that the vast majority of players are looking to transfer to the new servers to take advantage of the increased performance. If you decide to stay on the 32-bit servers, you should be aware that the transfers will remain free until August the 31st. After that, you must pay like any other transfer, so don't come crying to me about dead game bruh if you decide to be the last person on Laurelin. So, let's get to it. The plan of attack is as follows. March the 3rd, VIP players will be able to reserve their characters by making placeholders on the new servers. The idea is that you reserve the names you want on a fresh level 1 character, then the day after you transfer everything over, delete those placeholders, and rename your characters accordingly. The day after that, free transfers will become available to everyone, and then on the 5th, the servers open. I know a lot of people are worried about someone taking their name, but honestly the likelihood of that is pretty slim. But if you have free IP already, you may as well take advantage of that. There's no harm in it. However, if it turns out someone takes your name for nefarious purposes, SSG has said several times that support can help deal with any naming conflicts. It should be pretty straightforward, but I predict support will be swamped by tickets over transfer questions and problems, so if I were you, I'd be quick about it and get the transfer process done as soon as you can. As for items and such, we have been assured that everything will transfer over, including overflow. Meaning regardless of how many hedgehogs you have in your storages, everything should transfer over. Just be aware that if you're overcapped, you will need to withdraw or spend items to get to the cap before you add anything in. This also applies to currencies in the wallet, except for embers, motes, figments and commendations. For some reason they cannot go over cap, so it's time to cash out. The reward track was set soon anyway. Another thing to note is that there will be transfers between the 64-bit servers for people who have either messed up or are curious about the other servers. There's a rotating timetable on this lasting up to the 30th of April. For kin chips, the process is similar to how it was back in 2015. You should not disband the kin. Instead, the kin leader should sell their premium kin house to get a 100% refund on their writs. For the kins themselves, say you have a max rank kinship with many players, you don't want that to be deleted. It would make you sad. So when the kinship leader transfers, the kin data will also merge over. If I get this right, anyone who transfers after the kin leader will automatically be re-added to the kin. Happy days. But if your kin leader is slower than you, just ask them politely to add you back in when they do get over to the new servers. Crisis averted. It's not a big deal, so please stop crying about it. For player housing, here's what you need to know to make sure everything transfers smoothly. When you transfer the character that owns your house, you will get a refund for your house and all of your decorations will be sent to escrow. Bound items go back to their owners, so if your house was built by several people, you should communicate with them to make sure that they know the plan and can help rebuild your house with any decorations bound to them. It's a small inconvenience for long-term stability. Get in there and build. Oh, and please keep in mind that in-game mail is not transferred. So if you're one of those weirdos who use the mail as extra storage space, it's time to sort it out. Reward track progress will not transfer over. Alas, it is time to find a place for my hundreds of boxes. FOMO has me down bad, lads. Quit while you're ahead. Also, friends and ignore lists won't transfer over. Deal with it. So, where am I going? I know at least one of you wants to know. Several high-tier raid groups from Laurelin, and yes, they exist, don't laugh at them. They plan to go to Orcris for a healthier raid population, and I like those guys, so I will probably throw one of the 2 characters there for raid prog. However, Mariodoc will be my home, much like Laurelin has been for the past decade. That is where I will spend the majority of my time. The people I care about the most will be moving there, and I am nothing if not loyal to my homies. We will build great things there. We have the resources, the skill, and the willpower. The majority of Laurelin are casually oriented players, and will naturally gravitate towards Mariodoc, but there is no reason why we can't build upon the foundations. Together, I know we can accomplish great things. See this not as an end of an era, but the start of a new, lasting dynasty. I'll see you all there.